Howdy, howdy, everyone. We're here in the ephemeral corridors today with Maddie. Maddie, how are you?
Doing great. How about you?
Well, fantastic. Why are we in the ephemeral corridors? Why'd you pick this content for our interview today?
Okay, so Corridors is a content that I like a lot. I've done it many times, and to be honest, I wanted to take a break from R3, so we are back at R1 in one of the content that I play the most.
Very nice. I'm gonna grab a map and, yeah. What's your favorite subset here in ephemeral corridors?
Your what? Sorry.
Sorry, subset. What is your
Okay.
favorite subset?
I will say actually I don't know the exact names, but I can describe the floors. I like the C floor.
Very good. Hold on, I have to re-enable chat in order to turn block interactions back on. There we go.
Great.
All right, we're gonna split up, I think.
Yes.
Very good. Well, as we go, we'll get into the questions. So, when did you
Okay.
start the game?
I started playing in 2018 in December exactly.
Wow, I had no idea it was that far back.
Yes, it was near Christmas. I don't remember the exact day. I think it's between 26th and 28th of December.
That's pretty dang exact. Very nice. How did you find the
game? Okay, so at that time I was watching a YouTube video of a Spanish YouTuber. You heard many times here from Tatsu and Bebu, Rich MC.
Oh yeah, love Elric.
And I was watching their playthrough of Simulation Protocol 3. So I'm pretty sure it was one of the last episodes. And when it ended, I was like, damn, no more CTM from Rich. And before I usually scroll a lot through the comments. So in the comments, I found at least 3 comments speaking about, hey Rich, you should try this CTM MMO server called Monumenta. And I was like, oh, maybe I can give it a try.
That's fun. Do you know who made that comment? Was that one of the... Because I've heard similar stories. I'm wondering if everyone saw the same comment. That's great.
I have a theory, actually, of... Because... when I found my first group here in Monumenta, it was made by 3 people from Spain and 1 from Chile, which the one from Chile is me. And one of them told me, hey, probably made that comment.
That's awesome. How, do you have any other Chilean friends who play the game with you?
Sadly, nope. In real life friends, no. But I make 2 here in Monumenta.
That's awesome. When did you join as a mod?
I think 3 months ago or 4. Time flies really
Has
fast.
It's been that long already? Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. How'd you come up with your username?
So my story with my username is kind of boring, to be honest.
That's perfectly fine.
I was 14 years old, and I just took Mati because it's the abbreviation of my real life name, which I actually don't mind sharing it. I will write it in the chat. So that's my real life name.
I have chat off right now, so I'm not seeing all the mod
stuff.
Sad.
Okay. So I will try to Okay, my in real life name is Matias,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
but without the H because I know there are some Matthias.
Mm-hmm. Like the disciple.
Yes. And so Mati is the abbreviation of my name. XD because XD was popular at that time and it was yeah pretty childish name, and 26 because I like the number.
Nice. Well, very
But
good.
I have to say something
Go
that
ahead.
I told you in an skitty, but I would like to say it. Is that when I joined Monumenta, people started calling me Matix with the X, and that sounds pretty cool. So now my username in other games is Matix instead of MatixD26.
That's pretty cool. I'm glad we've influenced you in that way.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have a caffeine addiction, and if so, how bad is it?
Surprisingly, not yet. I say yet because of what I'm studying on university. Most of the people say, "Hey, when you start working on this, you will have to start drinking a lot of coffee because you will need to stay awake." So who knows if in the future I will have a caffeine addiction? I hope not, but for now, I only drink juice and water, nothing else.
Very nice. You want to tell us about what you're studying? How's university going?
Yes, physics with mention in astronomy.
Fantastic. What do you want to do with that? And why do you love it? Why'd you pick it?
So my plan was to take physics in general with the mention in astronomy because I want to be an astronomer.
Awesome.
So I wanted to take the general physics course because I want to know everything about it, and I like physics too, so there was no problem. And after that, I will take a specific classes on astronomy.
Excellent.
So I can work in what I want. And why I like what I'm studying is when I was in school, due to personal stuff that I'm not going to jump too deep into it, I went to the library of my school and to get out of reality, if I can say it in that way.
Yeah, okay.
I started reading books, and one of the books that I found was one related to astronomy. And since that day, I fell in love with the subject, and since that day, I want to study it.
I love that. Was there a particular thing about that book that made you love it?
Everything, I will say. The image, the content. It was love at first sight.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on getting to study what you love.
Thank you.
Keep us posted. What, are you near the beginning of that, near the end of that in your studies? Are you? I don't know if they call them freshman, sophomore, junior. In Chile.
I will say I'm halfway done with what I'm studying.
Okay, cool. Cool. What is your favorite CTM map to play?
Ooh, that's a good question. So,
And when
this
did you
may
start with CTMs?
Okay, I will start first with when I started this to play CTMs. So, I have to jump again into the RHMC topic because at that time I only watched playthroughs. My laptop wasn't the best one, so I couldn't play any big CTMs. And I only played some small ones from a Spanish content creator that I don't remember the name. But they were really small and CTM maps, like 7 or 8 wolves. And the areas were small. And after I got a decent laptop, I started playing Untold Stories 4 Corona Trials.
Hey, very good.
And I tried. I cannot remember the name. It was a CTM with OHC. I can't remember the name, but it wasn't a really difficult CTM.
Nice. Sorry, I forgot where the elite spawner was. In
Yeah,
here.
I still have to. Oh, don't worry about it. It's okay, we have time. And the other question, my favorite map.
Or how did you get into? Well, yeah, I guess you did.
Yes.
You did.
For now, I will say Untold Stories 8. Burnout Fantasy. I really like it, the map, and I'm replaying it with the shaders because now I got a way better laptop than the one that I had before, so I can play
Nice.
with the resource pack. And I'm trying it again,
Man, it makes a
and
difference.
it's an experience.
Very good. Do you still keep up with any modern creators or map makers? Does Elric still make videos? I haven't watched him in a while.
Rich MC is doing well. They finished. Well, he finished already the Final Paradox series, and I'm pretty sure. Yes, he was doing a Divinity Zen playthrough on Twitch.
Cool. Cool. What would you say is your favorite thing to do in Monumenta, and your least favorite, and why, for both of them?
So,
if you want to position yourself by the button, I think I'm about to find the last
you
one.
know,
You can move us to the next floor.
I'm sorry, but with the conversation, I'm playing so bad. I'm actually kind of lost because I'm not playing focused at all, so I don't remember the path, even though I have a great memory.
That's funny. I'll get back. Don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you.
We'll just keep up the conversation.
Okay,
so favorite and least favorite, and why?
My least favorite is definitely Rush of Dissonance, and I know it's a common answer, and I'm so sorry for that, but I really do not enjoy the content. And my favorite... dungeons in general, I will say.
Does one stand out as you
Brown.
absolutely had to pit it to peak top? Wow, that's
Brown.
cool. Glad to hear.
Yes, I love every aspect of Brown. Even the spiders that were kind of controversial. I like them. Everything about the dungeons, the Brown dungeon is amazing for me. I usually like dungeons where you can choose your own path. Like for example, Teal. Sometimes in Era 3, for example, I will start from the bottom and then go up, or start from the upper part and then go to the bottom, or start in the mid and then take whatever direction. So in Brown I can do that. And I like the mechanic of polarity.
Very nice. And I'm glad to hear. Almost back. If you could change... Go ahead.
No, nothing. I said thank you.
You're welcome. If you could change anything about those two pieces of content, about Brown to make it better, or Rush of Dissonance to fix it, what would it be?
Okay, so in Brown, I will lower the damage of the copper bombers. I don't remember the name. The guys that throw you a bomb in between walls and left you at 2 or 3 hearts. Like, I know they were nerfed to only shot you when you are at A side, but still sometimes I feel that it's kind of unfair. So that's what I will change about Brown. The rest of Brown is perfect. So, and about Rush, I will... oh, thank you. I will put different arenas. I don't know if... I will try to explain it in a better way. So, when I play Road, I feel bored because there's a lot of monotony, maybe is the word, between the arenas when you get summer, winter, spring, or autumn, or fall. So I will make more arenas to give variety to the when you go on the waves.
Makes perfect sense. So if you were the dictator of Monumenta for a day and you could make any change to the game and everyone would love it, you wouldn't even hurt anyone's feelings, what would it be? Or multiple changes. How would Monumenta be different with you as the lead?
Making all the roguelike stuff full wipe. No, just kidding. That's a good question. Actually, let me think in something because I don't know what I will do being the dictator. Actually, you got me. I cannot think on anything on this one.
Alrighty, no worries. Who is your favorite other moderator?
Okay, so it will be Bebu, but Bebu is not on the mod team anymore. With Bebu, I speak a lot, and I played a lot with him because we were in the same guild, and we both share language. But as I said earlier, he's not on the mod team anymore, so my favorite mod is Licorice. I spend a lot of time with him too, and I always have a really great time when I play with him.
Well, good. What do you like to play together?
Depending on what Lico wants or what we're up to. Because some of the times we just tell to each other, hey, do you want to do this? And we are like, yeah, why not? So the last time I did a depth with him with new players, and it went great. Sadly, the new player died, but me and Lico could complete the depths.
Very
we
good.
fail in that sense.
I have never seen this room before. This is cool.
Oh no.
It's an upside down one and frozen. Guess I'm meant to tunnel.
If you need help, I can try to go if my memory not fails.
No, I should be fine.
Okay.
What is your favorite bit of drama that's happened in Monumenta?
I'm so sorry for these fears because I know some developers hate this situation, but it's definitely the horse massacre. I have to say shamelessly this, but I was there.
As a player, I guess, back then.
Yeah, as a player.
That's funny.
And to be, at least from my part, I was doing it for the laws. Actually, when we got the 20 uncommon chests, I burned them out because I didn't want them. But I was laughing the entire time in the voice chat with some friends. It was hilarious. And the taxes situation was hilarious too. For me, that was a good way to handle the situation.
Well, I'm glad y'all had fun.
Yeah, not so much fun for developers. But yeah.
No, but glad that someone had fun out of all that. Awesome. Well, what are your thoughts on upcoming Minecraft updates? Not Monumenta, like the base game.
Okay, so I'm not up to date with the Minecraft update, but I hear about the something related to armor, like the different ways of customize your armor.
Oh yeah, trimming. I've seen that.
Yes. I haven't looked too deep into that, but I find that change really cool, actually. And I'm looking forward for it.
Excellent. When you first started as a moderator just a couple months ago, did you find the environment to be casual, or were you pressured to be perfect from the beginning? How'd all that go?
Um, so at the start I felt a lot of pressure because with me in real life on all kind of situations, I really try to give the best of me, and sometimes I try to be perfect when that's obviously not possible. So at the start, when I started as a moderator, I gave myself a lot of pressure. If I didn't do a mod log in one day, it was hell for me. Like, oh no,
I'm so sorry.
you mess up. So, but then I remember Crusader and Bebu told me to not put too much pressure on me, that I take this easy. And since then I have enjoyed it way more, the moderator experience.
Well, good. I'm glad it hasn't been a constant source of grief.
It was only at the start, gladly.
Good. But I still appreciate that you're so dutiful and that you want to make sure you do everything right. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Do you have any cool scars? And is there a story that goes with them?
I actually don't have any scars on my body, but I can tell you about one injury I had in the past. To cover the cool scar topic.
Yeah, go for it. Let's do that.
So in school, in secondary, I was playing football, but not American football, the one that is called soccer too.
Sure.
And everything was going well until I got the ball. I give back the ball to one of my teammates, and I start feeling a pain on my knee, a huge pain on my knee. I couldn't walk at that
That's not good.
time, so I had to go with some two of my best friends to meet to another place with the nurse, so she could see my knee, and she couldn't do much about it because she was not specialized on that. So I had to go to a doctor. I don't know the exact name of English of the kind of doctor that take care of the knees.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure most English speakers do either. We'll just say a kneeologist, knee doctor.
Okay, that sounds great.
What is the Spanish?
Traumólogo o kinesiólogo. I mean, kinesiólogo is like Okay, how do I put this on? The traumólogo is the one that look more into the problems of general injuries. I will say on your legs and your knee. I could be I mean, I'm not wrong, but I could be wrong at the same time because they see the legs, the arms, all that kind of stuff. So I went with one of them, and they told me, okay, you have a cruciate ligament injury. And I was like, oh no.
A crushed ligament?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
dadgum, how'd that go?
So the cruciate ligaments are really important to the leg, to the knee. So I was really close to break them.
I'm ready to go. If you are.
Okay, but fortunately I didn't break them. But to give you some context, if I will play a little bit more and completely break my cruciate ligaments on my knee, that will lead to consequences for the rest of my life, and I will have to be in 1 year treatment.
Like in the future from now, or you did have to do that?
Not really, because I was close to break them, but I did not break them, so I had... I had to take a 6 months treatment for my knee.
Dude, bless your heart. That's awful.
Yes.
I'm so glad that you skipped that.
Yeah, I'm glad too because I like to do sports. So imagine if I will broke my ligament.
Yeah. So did you just land on it funny? How I missed. I was kind of paying attention to something else. What? How did it happen?
Yes. Apparently from playing too much. I mean, not really playing too much football, but doing sports in general. Like I cannot find the right word right now, but my ligaments were crumbling from too much effort, if I can put it in that way. From doing too much sport, apparently. So it was a matter of time to have something in the leg because of the amount of sport that I did. And I have to be honest, I really feel that when I was younger, I did sport, but not that much to have an injury of that size. But somehow I got it.
Well, I'm
And
glad you
now
avoided the worst form, but
yes,
thank you for sharing.
no problem. It's something that I can say that in the future for
Sure.
this kind of conversations.
You got a good story out of it.
Yeah, definitely.
What is the hardest bug or technical problem that you've solved as a mod so far?
I have to be honest. I feel that I haven't got any difficult bug, but I can tell of one bug that I felt really proud of fixing it. It was at the start of R3, and in the mod help channel, someone said, "Hey, I got randomly teleported to the village that is the witch village, where you do one quest. I don't remember the quest."
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
I
"Oh,"
think I know the one.
and I was like, "Hey, that's weird." So I jumped there to check that, and I couldn't find a solution for that. So I just told them that if you happen to see that problem again, tell me. And I called it a day. Then my guildmate told me, "Hey, I got randomly teleported near Coven Fortress," and I was like, "Okay, what?" So, and then another player got teleported into the casino randomly.
What was the cause? That's surreal.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, there's definitely something that has to do with. There's something that is happening. So all the players apparently told me that it was due to one quest where you speak with a witch, and once you get back to the village, a player got randomly teleported to any place of the ring, apparently.
That's so weird. It was
Yeah.
random?
Yeah, because what blew my mind at that time was that someone was gambling and got teleported. I was like, there's no way. Someone was gambling in the casino and got randomly teleported.
Man, I'm at a loss. So what did you figure out?
I obviously put the topic in TM court, and Fangrite told me eventually that hey, this is happening with this quest, and what was happening is that for some players the scores of the quest were resetting to 5. If I recall correctly.
That's wild.
I cannot explain
I
why.
have no explanation.
I do not either. So Fangrid fixed it, and I fixed all the scores of the people that had random teleportation problems, and I feel proud of it because it felt like an investigation problem.
That sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, it was actually really fun.
What is your most embarrassing skill issue moment so far playing Monumenta?
Okay, I have one.
Yeah, I love that start.
I have two, to be honest.
We can do two. Go for it.
Okay, great. So, for the first one, I got cancelled. Kind of cancelled because, to give you one context, one day, someone said, one day I saw someone with King set dying in a call due to one of the elemental summons that Ka will do. And I was like, oh, that was me. I was in a epic 1v1 with one of those guys and I lost.
Oh, against which guys?
The elemental summons.
Oh,
Not the
I'm so
primordial.
disappointed.
Yeah, that was so disappointed, but I was like, okay, I have to take the consequences and say that it was me. So, but I have an excuse for that. My skill issue excuse. At that time, I was getting a lot of FPF drops from my old laptop. So, a lot of those hits were due to lag. But still, I consider that a skill issue moment. And the second one
having a good
was...
computer is a skill.
Yes!
That is a good excuse, though.
You just get better computer, lol. Get good. And the second one was right here, in corridors.
Yeah, mine probably is too. My worst time. What happened for yours?
I was in floor 3. I was playing and then I got a huge lag spike and my computer crashed. But like all my computer, my Minecraft, my Spotify and my Discord that were open at the time. And when I got back on Monumenta, I was dead. Okay, so you will be asking, why is that a skill issue when it was really a computer issue? Well, I went with all my epics.
How much did you have at the time? That's horrible.
Okay, let me make a list. Remnant, Magenta Epic, Whole King set, Anilis, the Perfect Crystallizer, the Dolabra.
Did you ask for a rollback? That's...
No. I asked a mod if something because of that problem I could get a rollback, and they told me that I couldn't. So I was, well, okay, I'm from a CTM background and I'm used to wipes, even if it's a really difficult, a really hard wipe, so I don't actually mind playing again.
Well,
I remember...
you're a good sport. I think some people would quit over that.
Yeah.
I'm done with my room, by the way, if you want to press the button. Are we done?
We're missing a chest here. Yeah, we're missing a chest here.
We're missing several chests. Okay, I'll go back.
Okay, one of my chests explode, skill issue moment. So sorry for that. And I remember,
no worries.
Bebo at that time, I told him the wipe, and he was like, okay, what do you need?
Oh,
and I was like,
what a good friend.
I miss my remnant. He bought me a remnant.
What a good buddy.
Yeah. And then I was with Bebu, and I don't remember exactly the situation, but Ningnon was there too, and Ningnon bought me an upgraded Light Ray Tesseract.
Wow! Look at these good friends of ours. That's awesome.
Yeah, but I definitely could see the deception, the sadness on the Ignor's face because of having to buy a light grey Tesseract.
Because you don't like Rush. Does he like Rush?
What?
Does he like doing Rush of Dissonance? Because you have to do that to get like grade.
Yeah, I was like, okay, the grind starts now, and I did one run, and I was like, okay, this sucks. I cannot do many runs of this. So, plus I'm bad at rot, so it was all awful. And especially, I really appreciated both gifts. Especially the Revenant is huge, but the light great Tesseract is great for me because I cannot play with the Gamma or with Fulbright. It hurts my eyes. So that was great, and I'm really thankful for Nignon and Bibu for spending AD on that.
Good buddies.
Yeah.
Well, that was a very complete answer. Thank you. So,
No problem.
Since we're not paying you, and all mod work is voluntary, what keeps you going? Why are you still doing this, especially after such tragic loss? What about Monumenta keeps you playing?
So let me thinking I would go to put the answer because it's a lot to put on.
Take your time.
So, first of all, I like to help. I always like to help in real life, in any kind of situation. It feels great to help someone to make happy people. So help was always something that I like, and was one of the reasons. Another reason is that after playing for so much time, I wanted to do something for the server.
Oh.
I was like, okay, I can definitely do something. I'm gonna try different things. At the start, I tried the wiki, but I wasn't comfortable at all working on the wiki, so I dropped the wiki stuff, and after some time passed by, translation started. So I was like, okay, this maybe is my opportunity to do something for the server. I work on translation for the server, and I was still working on them because I know Spanish speaker people that would like to play this, but due to not knowing English, they don't join.
Oh.
And just right now, I'm not with the motivation to work on them. And then I was like, okay, moderator. I have to give a little bit more of background on mod stuff because I wanted to be mod since 2020. The thing is that... Oh, wait, we're missing one spawner. What or not?
We missed one chest, but I think you...
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, there you go. So, let's go! So, in 2020, I wanted to be a mod, but I wasn't feeling secure about it. And at that year, I joined university, so I was like, okay, being mod at this time is a bad idea because I need to take rhythm on university, see how everything goes, and probably I won't have the time for this. So I will drop this idea for some time until I saw that I'm capable of doing this. And in 2022, I was speaking with Bebu, Beans and ex-moderator, and more of my guildmates, and the mod stuff jumped in topic, and I was like, man, I would like to be a mod, but I'm not feeling too secure about it. and Bebon Beans give me the security to join the moderator team. So I was like, okay, I will put a completely honest application because I don't want to lie about my time and what I'm doing. So, and if I get accepted, great. And if I not, okay, I tried, and I got accepted. I'm here.
And we're glad you did. Well, thank you.
Hey,
That's really nice.
thanks to
man.
you.
What is your... What do you wish the player base would stop doing? It could be annoying or demotivating. Also, do you want to go play that Eldrask?
I'm gonna host a call. Would you like?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'll just follow you as we do that.
Okay. I have a really clear answer on this, and it's lot running. But lot running the POIs. I get that lot running is a playstyle. I know people do, and I find that it's okay because it's just a different playstyle. If you want to do it in dungeons or another content, go ahead. But what I don't like is that some people do it in POIs, and there have been some situations where some players just go to do a POI normally, and they find no loot chest because of someone that loot ran at that place. So that's definitely something that I would like the player base to stop doing. There are not many people who do that, but still I find kind of annoying. At least if you're going to do that, try to do it in a region where is no one playing at the moment. I know that doesn't make 100% that no one will find your POA with lot run chest, because someone could just go 5 minutes after you finish your lot run and go exactly to the POA. That would be really unfortunate, but I think you get the idea.
I do. We kind of have touched on this, but why is Monumenta special to you as a game? Like, what is it about this particular CTM MMO thing that you enjoy?
I've played here for 4 years. It's probably the server where I spend the most time, and I really... Okay, wait, I did the count. Oh, right, they were on an Eld. Let's go, no! Okay, well, my bad. Okay, right. Going back on the topic. So I was saying that was a server that I spent the most time, and I really make great memories here, and it has a special value for me because I spent so much time here that I don't know. I don't actually know. I can say that
right. It's Stockholm Syndrome. You've just been here so long, you can't imagine not being here.
Yes!
That's how it works, right?
Yes, that could work. And as I told you earlier, I made 2 in real life friends. My guildmates are really close to me, too, even when they are from another South America countries and other places of the globe. For example, Vince is from Malaysia.
Oh, wow.
And sometimes I speak with him. I have a great time with him. Same with my other guildmates. So
That's awesome.
Everything
man.
of what I live here, played here, I'm grateful for that, because I took a lot of that for me.
Cool. Outside of Minecraft and football, what do you enjoy doing for fun?
So definitely sports, even though I don't do that much sport now. I don't play football anymore. I mean, if some of my friends told me, "Hey, Mati, do you wanna go play football?" I will go, definitely. But what I'm doing right now is karate.
Is charity?
No, karate.
Oh, karate, like the martial art. Got it, got it.
Yes.
Nice. Tell me about that.
I've been doing for 1 year, and I think, okay, we're in February, January, December, November, October. 1 year and 5 months.
Cool.
And it's something that I needed to do, mainly because in the middle of the pandemic, okay, I was studying the thing that I love, all that stuff, but being in my house without doing nothing, it was sickening. I was feeling kind of sad, if I could say it in that way.
Yeah.
And one of my parents, my mother to be exact, showed me a Facebook post about my ex sensei, because I did karate when I was a child, but I dropped it because I didn't like it at that time. So she showed me the history of him, and she told me, wouldn't you like to give karate another opportunity? And I was like, okay, let's do it. And since then I've stayed in karate. I go to almost all the classes, and I can say that it definitely made a change of my life.
How so? What's changed aside from, having something to do and get out of the house?
Security. I'm more secure about myself, and more stuff that I won't tell, because that is, I'm gonna jump into more personal stuff. And speaking about insecurity, I think that's already too much personal stuff.
Okay. What is your favorite? Do you prefer like katas or sparring or just the practicing of the techniques? What's your favorite part of it?
Okay, so I love katas, but I like sparring too. Even yes.
What has surprised you most about being a mod that you would not have guessed before you became one?
Actually, all the mods are so nice. That's what most surprised me about it. I thought that they were going to be more like strict with me when I joined it back, but everyone was so nice. And that definitely gave me confidence to keep being a mod. I really love the mod team.
Me too. Y'all are great. Do you have a fondest memory as a player and as a moderator? Something that stands out in your 4 years and 4 months ish.
Okay. Yes, I do. Especially as a player, because obviously I haven't been around the mod team for much time. But I will start with the mod one, because I felt that it's really nice for me. So we were at, when I was 2 months after joining Moderator team, I had the opportunity to test R3, the beta.
Nice.
So I joined it, and Chinox was on. We were talking about this stuff. I was telling that my impression about Gallengerd and Portmanteau was, wow, this is beautiful, this is amazing. And Chinox told me you should start doing the Charming Proposition quest. So I started there, and I went to do the Vibrant Hollow POI. And that time, the token that you get when you join R3 wasn't a thing. And Chinox told me that R2 armor will be the buff at that time. but it wasn't implemented yet. So I was like, okay, let's play in the intended way. So I played naked. I said, okay, I'm gonna play with I'm gonna play with what I find in the chest. And Chinox told me, okay, I'm gonna watch. I like watching people, and I spent like maybe 1 hour. Because the main problem was that I couldn't find a pickaxe in the
Oh
chest.
yeah, there's not much of those.
So I just say, okay, I'm just gonna make a stone pickaxe after 40 or 50 minutes in the POI. And there's a second part of this, but it's way after, at the end of R3 beta. We were being... I was about to say 20 minutes in Spanish.
That's what you were speaking to him in?
Yes. So we were 20 minutes before R3 released to all the public. And Chinox told me, hey, do you want to do Vibrant Hollow before all the players come into R3? And I was like, sure. And that was kind of special for me because the way I start R3 was in Vibrant Hollow with Chinox expecting me suffer.
Aww.
And the end of the R3 beta was playing with Chinox Vibrant Hollow with Masterwork Armor. With Masterwork Armor, some upgrades. That was definitely a really good memory that I got being a mod.
That is. Chinox is great. I'm so glad he had that sort of experience.
Same. And the fondest memory as a player, I just have too many of them, but I have many of them on my own and with my friends. Don't you mind if I tell you one of each one?
No, that's good. Are you still in the call arena?
I'm in the altar.
Cool. I'll come up there and listen to you, but go ahead.
Okay. So, casually both of them were here in Kaul. So, I'm gonna start with the one that I was playing on my own. It was at Kaul release. Apart from being the first time that I saw 66 people on the server, I remember after many tries, I was the last one fighting Kaul and I was in phase 3.
Yeah! Was everyone sticking around to cheer you on?
Yes, and I was so nervous. I was shaking at that time and I didn't have their endgame armor. I think I only had the King's Grapes. Or not even that. I was with the yellow leggings, the willow chestplate, the brown corp one, with the light blue chains, the ones that have protection 4, and the helmet was, I think it was Kismet, maybe? Oh no, Tiara. It was Corrupted Tiara. So I tried. No.
Oh.
No. I could have first competition of Kaul. I have the screenshot of that. If you want, I can send you a screenshot later because I moved my old screenshot from my old laptop to the new laptop.
I'll put it right here in the video so you can see.
Man, at that time I couldn't even speak. Oh, that was. I'm still trying to find the day where we have a release boss fight and I can try to redeem from that. Probably that will never happen, but it's free to dream. And the second one was with my guildmates. We were doing stupid stuff, and one of the stupid stuff we were doing was like, okay, let's do a Kaul throwing him berserk potions. And we had a blast of a time. It was so funny cow chasing one of us with a speed 2, strength 2.
That's so weird that you can even use those on them. I love it though.
Yeah. But that's another really good memory. Yeah, I will say the name of my guildmates just to make honor of them. Obviously, Bebu was there. Eva, it was Silent Cow 88, Legro 8, and Bad Cat. That were, and I don't remember exactly if Captain Junior joined us or not. I'm not sure about that, but I will say the name even if he didn't join us at that time. That is.
Those are good memories, man.
Yes.
As one of our oldest players, it's super cool to hear you talk about things like that. What's your favorite video game and why?
Okay. Obviously, beside Minecraft, I don't really play much video games. I play Minecraft, Binding of Isaac, Enter the Gungeon, sometimes Terraria, but the one that I'm gonna say right now, it's my second favorite beside Minecraft, which is Library of Ruina.
Oh yeah, I've heard good things about that. Why is it so good? Pitch it to us.
Wait, really? Oh, that's great!
Library of Ruina, the sequel to Lobotomy Corporation.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I love the history. What Project Moon did with the history of Lobotomy Corporation Library of Ruina was amazing for being a study with only Korean students, as far as I know. And Library of Ruina, the design, the history, the game, because Library of Ruina is a card game. It was really fun and it was difficult. And one of the stories, man, I searched some of the stories. I watched them and I had to stop playing because I felt sad.
Oh,
I felt horrified.
that's a good story then.
Yeah, and once I finished the game, I was empty. So I had to start to put mods on the game. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I can keep playing it. But I definitely recommend the game.
Would you recommend I play Lobotomy first, or should I go straight to Library?
I will say Lobotomy first, but okay. Lobotomy is way more difficult than Ruina, as far as I know. I haven't played Lobotomy, but I watched a whole playthrough of Lobotomy, so I know the story and how everything works. And the thing about Lobotomy, yeah, you can start there, but Lobotomy is frustrating, I will say.
So I've heard.
For some people, I think that it's frustrated, but the game actually has a reason to be like that. But that's part of the history, and I'm not going to spoil that. So if you want to play Ruina without going on Lobotomy, you can just go watch videos on YouTube. There are a lot of Lobotomy Corporation. There's exactly a video that says a Lobotomy Corporation review, so you can go play Library of Ruina.
That's great. I might check that out. Well, cool. What are some of your other favorite things that are media properties, movie, music, television show, book series, anything like that you want to talk about?
Probably music and books, because I don't watch TV. And I'm not someone who is too into movies. But when someone invites me to see a movie, I definitely go, and I don't know how to explain this, but once I start seeing a movie, I cannot stop watching it. Even if at the start I was like, hey, no, I don't want to see the movie, but the movie is on the TV, my parents and my family seeing it, and I stay there, and they are like, hey, Ha ha ha, Matty, you're staying watching when you say that you didn't want to watch the movie. That may sound too confusing if that's so.
No, I totally get it.
Okay, so
So
about music,
books and music, yeah.
yeah, I love music. I I don't know. I don't know if you saw the Spotify rewind that I upload in one of the TinyBoulder channels.
No, sorry, I didn't.
Okay, so let me search the image to tell you the amount of hours that I listen music. I mean,
Oh, this does ring a bell now. Yeah,
I
yeah.
have to be transparent because some of that hours are while I'm sleeping. But I I listen music most of the day while playing, while cleaning the house, pretty much most of the situations, even when I'm studying, unless it's university classes because you have to pay attention on classes and laboratories. So let me search for this because
You're checking your hours?
yes,
Nice.
mainly physics and astronomy related books. I have a book which is a basic guide to astronomy. Another book about astrophysics, and more books like that. I don't have many, but those are enough books for me.
Well, fantastic. Would you tell us something about you that none of us would ever have even thought to ask in the first place? Or what's a question that you wish I had asked so that you could talk about it? Either way you want to think of that question.
Um,
Desire work in R1? The
yes,
recoil? Oh, nice.
I always use it. I'm an air enjoyer. I cannot live without the air. So, actually, not. I think pretty much of what I was expecting to be asked. I already answered it, and to be honest, I'm not that interesting, so I don't have anything more
Oh,
to
I
say.
disagree. I think this interview has proven that. But
Hey,
I
thank you.
acknowledge your answer there. Well, do you have anything else you want to say to the audience as they're watching, who've stuck around for an hour? Well, you've got the mic.
I would like to get back some of the words that Nat said on his interview. That if you want to help in something in the server, do it if you are feeling like, I don't remember the exact words, but I'm gonna say it on my way. If you help a player answering their questions, if you help with the wiki, with translations, or with being mod, I started with being mod without zero knowledge about it, and I've been
Well
learning
said.
along the way. So there's always something to do here to help. Even helping someone to do their first completion of a dungeon or a strike boss, hosting the boss for the player to get their first completion, it's always a help. So if you want to help with something in the server and you don't know what, there are plenty of things. I forgot the resource pack too. We love resource pack artists
Yeah, absolutely.
and music pack artists. You can build to you have the build. There's a lot to here to help.
Very well said, Maddie. Sorry, Maddie. I
No
don't know why I
problem.
said Maddie. That sounds so American. Maddie. Well, thank you so much for your time, for your playing so devotedly and for so long, and for being a great mod, man.
Hey, thank you. Thanks to you too.
Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye.